Hey YouTube, Maddie's Daddy 12 here with another collector's closet. Again, we call it the collector's closet because it's where I keep all my stuff. All of this stuff stays in the closet because there's no good place in my house to display it. I have to just kind of keep it all up in there and hope that the dust bunnies don't attack it or something. I don't know. So more of my starter deck collection. We are moving up from the YuGiOh Kaiba and all of that from the Duelist Kingdom. We moved up into the Battle City with the Evolution, the YuGiOh and Kaiba Evolution decks, and now we're going to move up into the GX era. And with the GX era came something rather unique. One of the first structure decks that we got in 2006 was actually March 23rd of 2006. The Elemental Hero structure deck got released. Now, the Elemental Hero structure deck is inside of here. But as you can see from this, one of the cool things about the OCG was that whenever they would put out structure decks and starter decks, they had like extra little gifts and stuff inside of them. You saw that with the OCG Pegasus with the tokens and the Joey with the dice, those structure decks that I showed off in previous videos. But that was something that we never really got in America in the OCG or in the TCG. So this was one of the first ones that I ever remember us getting something like that. Now, inside of here is the 2006 starter deck. It's referred to as the 2006 starter deck as opposed to the Elemental Hero starter deck because it was released in 2006. It kind of gets a slang title of the Elemental Hero starter deck, but if you ever need to look up the actual reference material for this starter deck for whatever reason, it is the YuGiOh starter deck 2006. So I guess let's go ahead and start about what is in. This is actually one of the first starter decks that I remember there ever being a deck list printed on the back. I don't know if you guys can, if it'll focus in on that. There you go. It's a little bit better. But in this deck, you got Gazelle, King of the Mystic Beast, Luster Dragon, and Luster Dragon number 2. Blade Knight is in here. Of course, Elemental Hero, Avion, Bracinatrix, Clayman is in here, not pictured, and Sparkman are all in here, along with the Skelangel. Skelangel, actually, there's some significance to him because I used him in my flip-flop chaos deck. I abused Tsukiyomi and Dekoichi, the enchanted locomotive. Of course, you would just flip him to draw a card, and he was a dark. And then Tsukiyomi, you could summon to flip him back face down, and then attack with Tsukiyomi, and then just flip him again later. So you get to draw additional cards and everything. And that was a flip-flop chaos. But in order for the flip-flop chaos to work, you have to have a light monsters too. Well, Skelangel is a light monster that does the exact same thing as Dekoichi. Whenever he's flip summoned, you get to draw a card. I forgot about him even being in this deck. Wow. But you flips and you get to draw a card. But he was a much lower attack. He was only like 600 attack. So you would flip him, draw a card, and then you'd Tsukiyomi, put him back face down, and then of course he's a light, so whenever he gets destroyed, you got your light fodder for Chaos Sorcerer, because at the time, Blackluster Soldier had already been banned. But anyway, back to on track, like that's my ADD going a little out there for a bit. Magician of Faith, Karibo, Spear Dragon, shout out to Doyle, John Doyle, I guess he's in the Lexington area now. One of my old friends, he always teched in a Spear Dragon way back when. Spirit Caller, Mirage Dragon, and then the only holo that was printed in the original structure deck, or starter deck, Elemental Hero Blade Edge was an ultra rare in this deck. Nothing else really significant in here. Black Pendant, Red Medicine, Premature Burial, Heavy Storm, Reinforcements, Ready for Intercepting, Dust Tornado, Sakuretsu Armor. That's about it for it, guys. compulsory evacuation device. But as you can see from this little thing right here and from the front, the real significance about this is, like I said before with the OCG stuff, this was the first one that we actually got like a little extra little tidbits in the starter decks. Of course, you have the Alter Art Spark Dragon. I actually still have another one of those still in the package. So this is what it comes in inside of there. But I'll just bring it up here so you guys can see it just a little bit better. That is the Altered Art Sparkman, Elemental Hero Sparkman that comes inside of this. This was the only way that you could get it at the time. And I remember at the time, this was like a $10 to $15 card. You can get it now for less than $1. But at the time, like, everybody thought this thing was amazing because it just looked so good compared to some of the other arts that we had seen. So, yeah, this was a rather sought-after card then. Not because of its stats or anything, just because people thought it looked great. But yeah, so you got that in here. Of course, that's what the original art looked like, and that's the new little art helm shooting his little Powerball thing out, actually, I guess. Another thing that you got in here that was really cool is you got the YuGiOh Duel Masters Guide DVD. The DVD, I think, is like 45 minutes long, and it teaches you everything that you needed to know at the time of how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And everything significant about it. So, there you go, guys. That is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter Deck 2006 Special Edition Duel Masters Guide with training DVD and altered art variant card of Elemental Hero Spark Dragon. Or Sparkman. It is first edition. This one is punched. Like, I wish it wasn't punched, but this one's punched, so this one was probably hung at some point. But like always, it always comes back down to the bottom dollar. What is this worth? So, on eBay right now, you can go and you can find the Starter Deck 2006. That's not the special edition one, just the 2006 one. You can find it for around $25. Of course, what I'm holding is the special edition. This one coming with the Sparkman and the DVD. You can find these on eBay between $80 and $95. I mean, it's about in as mint condition as it can come. It is still sealed and as lovely as it could ever be. So there you go, guys. Elemental Hero Structure Deck, Starter Deck 2006. $90 on eBay, $80 on eBay. What can I say? I don't know. I appreciate it, guys. Subscribe, comment down below, and show us how much you love us.